Okay, so I have checked all of the reverse sides of all these coins, meaning the sides it's showing right now, the reverse with the art, and you'll notice one's missing.
Hey everyone. Alright, here's the plan. I'm opening this box of quarters. I have no idea if they're uncirculated rolls or if they're circulated. We'll find out. And I've got this new bin system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not just triage the quarters this time. I'm actually going to separate them out by what I'm interested in. So I've got basically 2012 through 2019. As I find those quarters, I'm going to toss them into these bins so they're going to be easy for me to locate and check out afterwards. This is 2009 to 2011. This is any potential error coins from the ones that I look for. We're talking about 2005 Kansas, the extra cactus, extra leaves on with the corn husk, all that stuff. And then bicentennial quarters I'll throw in there. If I don't find anything, of course I'll have to send those to Penny Haven. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to make that a whole thing, but like it could be a whole thing. We could all just send all of our bicentennial quarters to Penny Haven. That'd be kind of fun. Might get pricey after a while, but whatever. And then other than that, basically, any state quarters that don't fall into this criteria are going to go down here in this bin. And all the pre, 1998 and before quarters will go into this bin. Unless it's, something special, something weird. I will only stop if I find something out of the ordinary. I'm not even going to look for mint marks at this point. This is just getting them here so I can look at them later. But if I find silver, if I find a very obvious proof, something like that, I'll stop and we'll talk about it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna set the music and speed it up, and we're going to go through this until the end, and then I'll go through what I found. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get this show on the road. All right. Time to go through these and see what we got.
Oh, looks like I've got some work to do. Finished these last night and went to sleep. So now we'll get started on figuring out what we actually have here. Whew. Good morning, everyone. Time to go to work. All right, so here are the 6 different state quarters that I set aside and look for errors on. I have 71 of them this time. This box had 71 quarters that were all potentials. Let's take a look at what they are. We've got the 2007 Wyoming, the 1999 Delaware, the 2005 Minnesota, the 2008 Arizona, the 2004 Wisconsin, and the 2005 Kansas. And, this is my favorite of all of them, I have to say. I really want to see those extra corn leaves so badly. And this is my least favorite because I honestly don't really know how to look for the error on this. I've mentioned this before, but it's just kind of a weird design anyway. So a lot of times I'm looking at that and I'm not sure. I end up looking quickly at these and kind of tossing them back. But I'm thinking that maybe one day when I do see the error, it's going to jump out at me and I'm going to be like, aha, of course. Like the first time I saw a proof coin and then realized that none of the really nice looking coins that I had seen prior to that were what they call proofs. Proofs look so much different. So maybe when I see an error, I'll understand. So anyway, these are all state quarters. I have no idea from the America the Beautiful quarters if there are really any major identified errors yet. If there are, let me know, because I could start pulling them aside too, but we'll get to these. Right now, I'm going to go through, look at all of these. I put the Kansas in the bottom row because, of course, I have to flip them over after I see if he's got the extra buffalo horn on the hump. Flip them over and see if any of these might be the In God We Rust style. So there's 2 possible errors on that. And just real quickly, extra leaf at the bottom of the cactus covering the engraver's initials, extra trees, spitting fire from the mouth, I believe, is a line from the horse's mouth, and this is some kind of doubling, I think. So, yeah, we'll go through these 71 coins and I'll see what I find. Okay, so I have checked all of the reverse sides of all these coins, meaning the sides it's showing right now, the reverse with the art, and you'll notice one's missing. You'll notice an Arizona is missing, and that's because it's right here. Because we are going to need to take a closer look at this coin. I'm going to get this one under the scope. It does not look the same as its friends. This one is, at least with this thing, it's looking to me like there's something going on at the bottom of that cactus, but we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at that. So this may be a find. I may have found a decent error find in this, but we'll get back to it. Yeah, we're going to check that out. I'm going to check for In God We Rusts now, but that's cool. Something to do a little further verification on. Okay, none of these have the faint T, so basically what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through everything from 2009. I'm gonna basically see what I've got there. 2012 on, I'm gonna be checking for S mint marks. 2019, I'm gonna be checking for W mint marks. We'll come back. We'll do a summation on this whole thing, and we'll find out what exactly happened here. Okay, see you in a minute. Oh, somehow I forgot there is one more error coin that I know to look for. It's the 2009 District of Columbia. I had these set aside with the 2009s from this batch, and I forgot to pull it out and look for them. So I'm going to look at these real quick and see if there's an error. I'm not going to come back and report on it unless I happen to find one, but I guess, Ooh, can I do this? Does it work? The E and L in Ellington by the piano keys there by his elbow. I guess that's what you look for. So yeah, this two-handed thing I'm doing right now isn't working out. So I'll check, and then we'll get back to looking at mint marks. All right, nothing in terms of S's and all of those. Moving on to 2019s. Hopefully we'll find some W's in there. All right, empty bins. No S's, no W's. I tell you, if I ever see another Denver mint mark, it'll be too soon. Overwhelmingly, the Denver mint mark is one we see the most up here. It must be that we get all the change in the Pacific Northwest from the Denver mint. So that makes sense because it's just rare to even see a P. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna go take a look at that. I'm gonna go take a look at that under the scope. We'll come back and we'll take a look and see what we found. Okay, so here's a normal 2008 Arizona coin, quarter, from the State Series. Move it over here. You can see this cactus, and then we come down to the bottom of the cactus. Let's see if I can do this. You can see the initials of the person who did the artwork. So you see this rounded thing, and then the leaves or whatever of this plant here, and then these stones or whatever they are, maybe leaves around the bottom of the cactus. And then there's this rounded hump, and then that leaves a space for the initials. So this is a normal coin, and here is the 2008 Arizona coin that I found today. Give me a second to get the alignment on this, is all strange. So we'll go down to the bottom of the cactus. And now you see, here's the normal leaves, and that's the space where this should be open for the initials. Yeah. It has metal, and it's not something stuck on the coin. I'm touching with the head of a pin right now. This is the error variety of this coin. I found it today. I'm feeling like this fully verifies it. I'm going to go online and see if I can find an image of this, but I'm pretty sure this is what it looks like. It's not really a leaf. It's an extra piece of metal. Something must have chipped away on the die there and just made it, kind of blend into this stuff. I don't think they made two dies, one where they decided to cover the initials of the engraver with this little thing. So, yeah, legitimate error coin. I'm very excited about that. So, all right, I was not skunked on this hunt. Let's go take a look at the entire hunt and see what I've got. So here we are with the final assessment on this box of quarters. So here I have the 2009s. These are District of Columbia. These are some of the island ones. Got a handful of those. I'm keeping all the 2009s, 2010s, and 2011s because they're rarer. And I may even give up on that if I just keep finding a bunch of them. But this was all I found of those in this box. I found one 2010 Grand Canyon. So this whole box had one 2010 quarter, which I thought was interesting. And then these are 2011s. And so this is stuff I'll just hold on to. I may put together sets of the 2009s, 2010s, and 2011s just to see if anyone's interested in them. I don't know. But if this was all I had found in the box and nothing else, no silver, no errors, no W or S mint marks, none of that stuff, no proofs, I would have considered this box a bust, really, because you're going to find these in essentially every box. It's just not terribly exciting. So that was, it's cool. I'll hold on to them, but they're nothing terribly special. What was special was this. My Arizona Extra Cactus error coin. Legitimate error coin. Now, there's a number of ways that these coins can have issues. Mostly it's at the bottom of the cactus, but sometimes metal can be covering up the date. There could be a crack kind of to the right of the cactus in the coin, a die crack error. This doesn't have any of that. It just has the extra cactus at the bottom. So that's cool. I was excited to find that. This box was not a bust. And let me see, what is it? It is a Philadelphia, which is also, most of my coins are D's. So I guess with these errors, I guess they're mostly Philadelphia, although I'm not 100% sure on that one. Anyway, yeah, eventually I'll probably give this one away. But for now, it's going into my collection, and yeah, I'm happy with this search. I will take these coins. See you next time, everybody. Oh, and I'm going to do that thing. Please like and subscribe and all of that. Hit that bell if you want to get notifications when I've got new videos coming up. I'm hopefully doing coins a couple times a week and a bunch of other things in between. All right, talk to you soon. Everything's back together. Back to the bank it goes like nothing happened.